most important in this national interest is the IBC process, the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code process. So this government has now made it impossible for a company that defaults on bank loans over time to get away with it. In the past, there was a culture of immunity with companies that wiped out shareholder value and the lender's capital as well, lender's money as well. Now you can't do it anymore. We talk on a day when one of India's most powerful corporate houses, the Anil Ambani Group, has filed for bankruptcy in its crown jewel, that is Reliance Communication. So Modi government has made it impossible for top industrialists who face bankruptcy now to make phone calls in Delhi and to get a reprieve. And banks are now reporting that people are coming back with money. The entire system protected bankrupt businessmen. Today, they are being hung out to dry. There is a bonfire of corporate vanities on, and I do think that out of this bonfire of vanities will emerge new Indian capitalism. After that, there is inflation targeting. This government's record has been very good. It inherited an inflation rate of 8.33%. It's now down to 2.2%. And it is because of that inflation targeting that it's been able to absorb high fuel prices, better tax compliance and better tax collection, which has improved tax to GDP ratio under this government. All this has created the fiscal headroom to do two big things. One, for this government's giveaways, government has promised a lot, tens of thousands of crores as freebies in this area or that area. But also, this has created the headroom for large investments in infrastructure. People often ask, oh, this government has collected so much money on extra oil revenues by not reducing the price when crude fell, but where has that money gone? A lot of that money has gone into infrastructure, that is highways, ports, railways, the Sagarmala project, many projects in the northeast, airports. There's been a massive increase. In fact, in the past 10 years, as a percentage of GDP, India's infrastructure spend has risen almost 3 times, and much of that increase has been over the past 4 years. In fact, a lot of it has gone in the railways, and we will see the impact later. Most countries, any government that introduces the GST would have trouble for some time and there'll be hiccups. It's a question of holding. GST is now settling down. So these 5 successes on political economy by Modi government have to be acknowledged. And it's because of these that it's now able to, as I said, afford the giveaways, afford some tax concessions to its voters, likely voters, and also to allocate monies in even more freebies as this new payout to the farmers.